following program may not be suitable for younger listeners. This show does not reflect the views of this channel or its affiliates. Please stand by.
All aboard! Woo-woo! On the ass-whooping express! Ding, 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 ding!
Uncle Arty's Bar and Grill of Stupidity says, for my ego, am I on his radar? I hope so. I've no
Absolutely.
Uncle Arty, professional troll.
Ooh, wow. That name. Yes. Anyway, Uncle Arty's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. Why must you serve up all this stupidity?
This is a message from the United States Department of Defense. This dipshit is expected to stay in the area until further notice. Civilians are advised to not speak about this dipshit until this dipshit warning has expired.
That dog just kicked my ass. Leg sweep. I mastered it.
What an imbecile. What an ultra-maroon.
I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of.
The following material is of a violent nature and may be considered quite gratuitous. Enjoy!
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Here at the FCC, it's our job to eliminate illegal radio stations and inappropriate language. This is an FCC search and destroy vessel, and you are violating FCC regulations. Attention, pirate radio station. This is your last chance to end your...
Hey! I don't know who you ladies are, but I run a clean show here.
Hello?
Miss Peterson.
Yes?
Hi, this is Bob Williams down at Sawyer's, Bob's boss.
Oh, hi, how are you?
How are you today?
Fine.
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
What do you mean, Dad?
I understand that Bob's been with us for almost 20 years now. And
Bob's okay, isn't he?
Bob's fine. He's been a good worker for us. He's made all his quotas. His bonuses have always been in line. But we're going to have to let him go. And,
what do you mean? He's been very loyal to you.
Yes, he has.
That's like a slap in the face.
I can imagine you feeling that way, absolutely. But
feeling that way? You don't understand. We just had a baby.
Yes, I do understand.
We have bills up the yin-yang.
I fully agree with you, but there's something has happened down here at the office that we can't overlook. It's an image problem and a problem that you might want to address yourself. I don't know quite how to tell you, though.
Why are you firing him?
Well,
what specific reason? What did he do?
Unfortunately, we found him on top of his desk making love to his secretary.
Oh, that son of a bitch!
Well,
that stupid, rotten son of a bitch! I can't believe this.
Well, he's going to need your support through this.
Support my ass!
All right, right now he's on his way home to you, and he's
on his way home to me.
Yes.
He's got another thing coming when he gets home. I'm not even going to be here when he gets back. That son of a bitch. And now I don't feel so bad about his brother.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, you know that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
back on? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problem.
There's nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. If you'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, I mean, praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you be them to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny.
You're still afraid.
Stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
You knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny. Oh, no! Johnny! Help
Run, bitch! Run!
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number. The number you have dialed, 666, has been disconnected.
It's all right. Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. The truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out of here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
The number you have dialed, 666, has been disconnected.
Suppose you tried this. Do you live here? Jesus. We've got to get out of here. We have to get to where there's some other people. Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
What's happening?
Oh, you know what's happening.
What's happening?
Two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two.
I
I know you're afraid, but we have
I
to.
don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
I know we're in here now.
Now look at it.
Get some more lights on in this house. Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some boards, something about the fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Oh, God damn. Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
What the hell do you think you're doing? Dragging your butt through the day, selling body and soul to a bunch of bland normals? Acting stupid so they'll think you're one of them? Tired of getting all of the guilt, but none of the sex? There is a simple answer, dear friend. A glowing beacon of slack amidst the turmoil and darkness. It's J.R. Bob Dobbs, the living slack master, and his church of the Subgenius. Bob brings a new destiny for the abnormal. For Bob comes to justify our sins, to unmask the conspiracy, and to get us back the slack they stole away. It's us versus them. Are you gonna fry in hell on earth alongside the pink boys? Or will you pull the wool over your own eyes and accept Bob into your mind? Repent, quit your job, slack off, and praise Bob!
Church of the Subgenius, eternal salvation, or triple your money back.
Not that strong. Here, I want you to try some nails. Pick up the biggest ones you can find. There, this room looks pretty secure. If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for those things to be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now. They're afraid of fire. I found that out. You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. Those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail. I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now, it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. Still hear the man screaming. This thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left except by now there were no more screams. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things, just standing there, staring at me. I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move, they didn't run or just stood there, staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery, Johnny and me. Johnny. we came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up, and I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran. And Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny. Maybe we better go out and get him. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead! Oh.
Fuck your ass up.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and the Joint Chiefs behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's the extent of this latest meeting. Members of this cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and scientists from NASA within the hour. All radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country, including the one to which you're listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs.
Blah, blah, blah.
Reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder, which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. So far, the advice we are able to give the public is some Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, is quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here." End quote. This Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slaves. These eyewitness accounts variously describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near Belfort, Louisiana. Since then, reports of such senseless killings began snowballing in a reign of terror which has hopscotched in an erratic, disconnected manner throughout much of the eastern and midwestern United States. Efforts to keep track of the murder reports by the placing of markers on a map seem to indicate a general spreading of the extreme southeastern United States into the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone talking with officials in other cities and have determined that none of this kind of mass murder has yet been reported west of the Mississippi River, except in the extreme southeastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like...
I found the gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh, and
that it
these.
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature. However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
the
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets,
usual run of lawlessness.
food and the radio.
Officials began to suspect an obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone
Things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space. So again, we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a building. Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Cautious of any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me, but I'm going upstairs now. If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it. Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers.
Blah, blah, blah.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Don't shoot. We're from town.
A radio. County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff has verified that reports of murder victims being partially eaten by their slayers is true. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help?
Well, if there were more.
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister, we came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. The kids hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1 million windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men could do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, The cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
If you box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
We gotta fix these boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
You bastards. You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could...
With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh?
It's all right, honey. Go ahead. If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid. He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them. There are 2 other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard the screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Now, if I give a shit, I might just give a fuck, but I don't give a shit, so I don't give a fuck.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon? We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Look, honey, nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
Okay.
Okay, open up.
I'll take good care of her, Helen.
She's all I have.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 50 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here. You better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
It reports incredible.
This is an FCC search and destroy vessel, and you are violating FCC regulations.
Shut up! In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures.
Here's the FCC. It's our job to eliminate illegal radio stations and inappropriate language.
Who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted, and medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington.
Blah, blah, blah.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
Jeez, he's starting to sound like the old man. Pretty soon he'll be sending me out for beers.
Morgues and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life, seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Called this afternoon by the president. Since convening this conference of the presidential cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering? Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump?
Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there's a connection between this and the phenomenon? There's a definite connection. Definite connection. In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been
logical explanation that we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen.
You want to know why? 'Cause I'm a liar! Yeah, I'm a liar!
Is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between them?
Definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded?
An unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for this?
Later.
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon.
Perhaps there will be a report.
Yes.
Later.
We are doing everything possible to solve the problem.
We've heard all we need to know. We have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get care in there, we could get help for
One
her.
of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic problem faces? Well,
Look, you go down there and tell Judy. Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
Action taken with regard to the Venus probe. In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't said anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
No, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
I need you to find some bed spreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars to make Molotov cocktails and hold them off while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
You're it then. You and I'll go. We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
No place to flee for safety, except to the rescue station which have been set up. Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom, are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey. You're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now, but there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you're sure no use at all, are you? We've got work to do, honey. And you...
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss him.
Go ahead, go on.
I'm going with him.
Get back in the cellar. I'm going. It's too late. It's too late.
Where's you coming? Come on. Get in.
Skull fucking for everyone!
Come on! This key won't work. Watch out. Watch the torch!
I drag you out there and feed you those things.
I can never have sex again!
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You're gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You're gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know, but where is it?
Good Lord.
Being monitored. monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. How long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy radiation...
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
But 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window, kid.
Karen? Oh, baby. Baby.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. You stay here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers. You're doing all the work. You take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Tell Bill to check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve. Tell him we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
They need you down there by the barn. Some of you guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Carl.
He's the dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here. All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Hello. Well, great. I'm the only one up here. Oi. Hi. How you doing, Angel? How's everybody doing? What's Adam?
Welcome to Uncle Arty's Bar and Grill Stupidity. It's a new bouncer around here, bar tab collectors. You don't stop paying your bar tab, it's gonna
go fucking for everyone!
So play your bar tabs and get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna kick some ass now. Goodbye, I gotta go. Come here, you son of a...
So, I guess he's messing. Doesn't want to say anything. Mm-hmm. You know, this is why I should own the bar. That's why the bar should be mine. Because, I mean, look. What kind of responsible bar owner is he? I'm too... Angel, mine was, my day was alright. I did not break your frickin' microphone. Quit shoving it up your ass. If you quit shoving your microphone up your ass, it'd work. Yeah, unfortunately, Joe. Oh, and Joe, shut up. How was your day, everybody? Everybody's... Now I got a drink. I wasn't drinking. Hey. That first shot. It's always a good one. Mark. That's right, Angel. The microphone is not a butt plug. Oh, cool. Thank you, Angel. Mark. Yeah, well... Anybody else hearing that noise? Sounds like a zombie. Well, Mark, did it make you feel good to say porn a bunch of times? I mean, I hope you got something out of it. Oh, okay, fine.
Get up and get down. 911 is joking your town.
Well, that was brief.
Ah, good. Arty's Bar and Girl Stupidity. How can I help you? I know that's you, Crippledcat. Hello. Hi, Bobby. What you doing? Trying to kill me?
I would never do that. Why would you think such a thing?
Oh, I see you got me
Did
a
you get
present
them?
or something, or sent me something.
I did. I sent you that as an apology gift for, trying to harm you last time. So I thought you would enjoy that chocolate. Is it good?
All right, all right.
Work that. Is it good?
Well, yeah, hold on, let me put you on speaker. Here we go.
Oh, you like it?
Do I have any poison in it? Hold on, let me take a bite.
I wouldn't. I would never poison you again. You all right? What's wrong?
I got a weird aftertaste. My ass, my ass. Do you do something? My ass is about ready to explode.
Me?
Oh God, my ass!
Ever?
What'd you put in the chocolate?
Oh, well, mate. Oh
what?
no!
What'd you?
I did nothing.
Oh God, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was not a toilet paper. What'd you do? Ah.
The bar is mine once again. All mine.
I'm back.
Wait, did I hear it? Oh no.
That's what you get for cutting my audio.
Oh yeah. Yep, I did that. That's right. Everybody had cut his audio.
To it.
Uh-huh.
See, another ploy, you trying to get the bar. You tried to cut my internet lines and all that stuff so nobody could hear me. Fuck you, bitch.
Yep. I
Now
did that,
you
y'all.
see me
Hi, Mama Bear. Shut up. Hi, Mama Bear.
Oh, yeah,
Hi, everybody.
like Dan is standing up for you. Hey, Mama Bear, what you doing? Oh, shit.
Well, he is right. X-Lax is not a poison.
Well, in the right
Hey, Rack.
circumstances, it could be.
Okay, Angel, we'll see. Huh?
Well, in St. Angel, I guess it must be that time of month again.
Oh, dude.
Hey, I ain't getting
Ignore
any
him.
tonight.
No one asked if you were.
Well, I'm letting y'all know. Only just because I thought Helen was the most beautiful woman in that whole movie.
Yep, and her own daughter authed her.
I know, but you hear that really weird stuff going on. I'm like, God damn, bitch. Hey, but little did anybody know, Barack Obama's mama and Dad were in that movie. You see, Obama Senior, man, did a pretty good job. He was kicking ass and all that stuff until the where's my wife, sister, cousin, and daughter at? All the same person. I left my clean sheets at home. Killed him.
Yeah, that guy was an asshole. Yeah. So.
Well, hey,
anyway.
hey, he's the one that cursed you, not me, so, man. Wasn't my fault that Eve decided to take a bite of the apple, bitch. Oh, Eve was, not you.
Hey!
Or my old Methuselah here did. I think she's cousin with Eve. Or is your real name
that's right.
Lilith?
Hey, y'all, I just want to mention, I'm old. And in case you didn't know, I'm old.
Oh.
And, by the way, I'm old. And I'm an NPC. I'm an old NPC. But no one watches us.
Well, the barn girl's been reading. Well, legally, I got the barn girl renamed back to Stupidity.
Oh, you wuss.
Oh, we're pretty much done with that segment.
I just saying. Yeah, Flagman Den, that's cool. Age
Well,
is a good thing. Mostly.
Recent
except for the
information
ancient
and
games.
whatever that came to light, it was pretty much time to that and the drama to put it to rest.
I'm not talking about that. No.
I know what you're talking about. Making fun of the NPC thing with shiz and all that.
But if you don't, here's your membership. Get out.
NPC!
Yeah, you know me.
NPC!
Yeah, you know me.
NPC!
Yeah, you know me. Who's down with
NPC! NPC!
Yeah, you know me.
NPC!
Yeah, you know me.
NPC!
Yeah, you know me. Who's down
NPC! Oh, but I do have something to.
Joe.
What?
Huh?
What'd you write?
TMI, Joe. TMI. Yeah, Raven. No, Roku's awesome.
Yeah, that's what me and her use. I mean, I don't have cable. That's
Yep.
just too expensive. But for you, Joe.
I can't hardly hear it.
See, she's been cutting into my lines again, bitch.
Yep. I'm gonna disable that damn soundboard if it's loud.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're the reason why I drink. You know that, right? Huh? What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Something I had posted a couple days ago. Day or two
Got a
ago.
response?
Something
Hey,
like
Purple. How you doing?
that. You know you're such an NPC.
Purple.
What?
Spit it out. Bring it up on screen. Do something. Hey, Blurple. Best color
It
ever.
is. Look,
And
bitch.
dragons. Oh, well, shit. Wait, what? No one should be neutral about grown adults seeking news. Okay, that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about me being an NPC. I'm out of that discussion.
But if we're nobodies and we're NPCs, why'd you reply less than 12 hours ago?
Oh, that's true. That's true. We're nobodies and they're not worth our time. Kiddo. You're such a kiddo, shiz. Because I'm old, bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry. I am good, Blurple. I hope you're doing well. I know you already said you were. Never mind. You see, he's derailing me. Say hi to Blurple. Uncle Arty. Did you stuff your microphone up your butt again? Yes, Angel, shots. Good idea. Am I the only way? He must have stuffed it. Don't put the mic up your butt. It's not a butt plug. Blurple. He's having technical difficulty, I believe. Or he's just being a dick. No. He's not ignoring you. He keeps shoving his mic up his... He thinks it's a butt plug. We're trying to get him, you know, out of that kink. Shock therapy is starting to work. So...
Damn it, woman! What'd you
no
do?
joke. No.
What'd you do to the microwave? You like turned it up to 11,000 watts instead of 1,100. Now the popcorn's burnt. See?
Yeah, it is a little bit blurple. It is. It's slow going. It's slow going. You know, baby steps.
Listen up, Uncle Arty. I'm telling you, watering down the booze. I'm gonna beat your ass. Take this. No. Asshole. Think you don't have a shitty day, Uncle Arty. I'm out of here.
And even more proof that, you know, she was trying to kill me earlier this day. She got her, little simp trying to kill me.
Yep.
You got your little illegal lawyer simp trying to take me out, bitch.
This is the third time this week we've live streamed. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Hey, we lost 2 subs. Woohoo! We were up to 1420. We're down to 1418. Motherfuckers.
Bye-bye.
Get your ass
Don't
out.
let the door hit ya, where the good Lord split ya.
Ain't no good Lord if they got split. Because they're one convenient eye.
See, there are people who love us.
There are a
yeah,
few.
Exactly, Blurple.
And ones that love us, even they hate to admit that they love us.
Well, yeah, you know.
I never crossed a man that gentleman serving. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of.
So what's this, Tina Slay and,
I don't know. I just saw it in
heard Tina Slay
really cool news.
Logan may have gotten into it a little bit in some Discord chat. Any truth to that?
I don't know. I just saw in really cool news.
I'm just going from what I've read or heard. I have not been on Discord except for to check out Jim Finch's news and update things on Kate's Discord server, and that's about it.
I just saw someone say,
yeah, you heard her. Did you hear Naughty Nikki Knockers?
I heard her, but I didn't hear what she said.
She said to stop messing with the microwave.
She knows I didn't do that.
And you set it to 11,000 degrees instead of 1,100. I mean, 1,100
She knows
watts.
that you're blaming me for nothing.
Naughty Nikki Knockers is too, aren't you?
Yeah, I know it was you, Crippledcat.
Hey! Naughty Nikki Knockers! I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Don't defend him.
Yeah, well, you got to, in real life, you got to meet my,
hey, Patrick!
My other best friend that actually is the equivalent of you in real life, not just Cripplecat. It's funny, I ambushed both of them.
That's funny because we kept giving
the way they were thinking. It's just like fucking identical.
Yeah, well, you know, you bring out the best. Hey, Patrick's here! Yay! Yay! Everybody.
Hey, what's
here.
up there,
Yay.
Patrick? Good, the poison's kicking in. Oh, damn it.
Wait.
I hear that.
Wait. Did that come across good? Did you hear that well?
Oh, hell. Rip the AC. Who's that?
Who? What? Where? What?
Lorple Dragon.
damn side is
Rip DAC. What the hell's that?
DAC.
What?
The dude who died.
Huh?
The dude who did that Kaiser. Donald Cameron Atwater Jr. Well, it'd be DCA, wouldn't it? But anyway, that. Yeah. Even I knew that. And I'm not near as invested in the whole Kaiser thing. Not saying that it's a bad thing to be. Yeah, I heard, Rack. I also heard that his suspension's going out. What?
Oh, wait. I stopped.
Oh, good God. What?
Talking about Kaiser for a long time. Does that make me not have an opinion or be neutral on it? No, maybe I'm getting away from bad shit I don't want to deal with in my life. I have no actual effect on making any change, so why get myself worked up? Get rid of the situation. It's out of sight, out of mind, and condemn it. I do. Eventually, when I'm feeling up to it, I'll do it. My prerogative. You're the one that's a self-righteous savior of everybody.
Hey, who are you talking about?
Shiz.
Oh, thank you.
I'm making a statement
I
on
was
me
like,
being
what
neutral.
did I do? She did.
You read the damn
goodness.
headline, only the response.
I got confused. Jeez, remember? I'm old. By the way, Shiz, I'm old. Kiddo. Sorry.
No.
I hate springtime. It hates me.
You're blonde.
Friggin' pollen. What?
You're blonde.
No.
Uh-huh. Because I said you is.
Ew.
Let's see your number.
No, Blurple. He wasn't saying it about. He was talking to a shiz stain.
Back in December, I was getting all hot and heavy and all that shit, and I was getting more and more pissed off and getting my temper up and all that shit in real life. And yeah, I had to take a step back.
Yeah, he did. When it comes to vets and stuff like that, Uncle Arty, he has feelings. Believe it or
When
not,
I can't do
the
goddamn
man has
shit
feelings.
about it other than an illegal route, it pisses me the fuck off. So there.
Hell, better to be pissed off than pissed on. So they say.
You got all this clout and a
I
bunch of
wouldn't
cops
know.
following you around, so you take up the mantle. You're the one that exposed all this shit, so run with it.
Wait, Sir Lloyd, who passed away from cancer? Morgan Spurlock. What? Whoa! The side chat is off on a tangent. I'm not even.
Huh? Who?
Guys, I'm easily confused.
Blonde.
Pete Barnes the second. How are you? Great, great avatar.
Oh, Morgan Spurlock, supersized me, dude. Died at 53. Well, gee,
Yeah,
I wonder why.
Nice avatar,
I
Joe.
love hugs.
Leave it
Barnes,
alone.
you
I
got the
want to
face of
see.
evil.
Oh, yay! And it's an orange kitty. The best kitties.
That's a demonic face.
Zerzoos! Who, yay, is feeling better.
Hey, Zerzus, get up here. I'm just talking about talking. That's about it.
Hey!
Oh! There's something. Our good old friend Bits and Pieces.
I'm in love with your kitty. I want a kitty. I want a cat so bad. I need a fur person in my life again.
Don't you dare touch my dog.
It would do so much for my mental health. Hey, newsflash! My mental health is not perfect. Oh, wait. Is anybody's?
Mine.
No. Yeah, yes. Dark Star, absolutely Raven, yes. Black Panther kitties, but orange kitties hold a special place.
Oh.
I had one, his name was Tim Tims, and he was friggin' nuts, man.
All right, let's play this real quick. I didn't kill her, she did it herself, but our old friend Bits and Pieces, you kind of remember him a little bit from Ireton. Well, he made a video about Chillita and veterans today, so here we go.
That son of a bitch who arrested him yesterday, who was military. He didn't serve our country.
P. Barnes!
He didn't help anybody. He didn't fight for freedom. He said, I went and served my country. Dude, since World War II, anybody who's gone in the military has become a mercenary. I'm sorry. I respect the military. I respect military people. You went to a war for Dick Cheney's Halliburton. Facts. Facts. Come brag about your service to me, bro. I'm not for you. I'll let you know. And then when a freedom fighter comes along, they want to be upset that I'm a hardcore, diehard mother, right? They want to be so
No, you're not.
that way.
No, you're not. You're a wuss. Yeah, Joe.
No.
I am on my own.
He is a mother of. In his dreams, he is.
True that.
Well, he said in one of his videos, that if he were ever arrested, what he was assuming, he was implying was that it would lead to a civil war, and he's going to be the leader of said civil war. And irony is that he said it exactly a year to the month before he got thrown in jail. Nope.
Yeah, when he comes out of jail, there are only two options he's got. Either he's going to run away, which is more than likely because he absolutely hates the idea of being controlled. And he has to deal with how things are to be done. While at the same time, he is so scared since Patrick basically told him to shut it or else. And that is where things going to get really hard for him. So he's losing it from every side if you look at it. Here's the deal. He's been selling his own stuff, taking away his subs. On the other hand, the lawyer, whatever that lawyer is from so-called who's never been to school, never been to university or whatever, and he's selling the whole thing about how can you become a lawyer without going to university, and he's picking up his subs and making money from it. So our dear Chili, we call it Willie, Chili Willie is really having a hard time, and he's going to be screwed when he comes out, because his business is never going to pick up again because he's let everybody else down.
Oh, he's going to be back in jail again.
I
for
love
the,
it.
Same charges once he's convicted on the second trial.
Hi, Zeus.
Hello.
Hattie.
Hi, baby. What you
And-
doing there, you? I interpreted what Crippledcat said.
And P. Barnes, the accent is I love accents and robot AI penguin voices.
Cripple, just so that you know, it's actually my softest accent from Belfast. The fact that I'm absolutely steaming. Steaming is the worst case scenario of being drunk, where you can't actually stand straight. You can't walk straight.
Hey, P. Barnes, do me a favor and send me either to Roisin or Roisin to me.
He has a thing.
All right. This is where I don't know how many British people you have in your chat, but if you do, I understand English. Only the British people would understand what I'm talking about.
I'll be right back.
Okay, sir.
Hey, I'm American. I speak American.
But how can you?
Pakistanis and American.
I speak
Uncle Arty,
Californian.
I have to ask you this question. How is it that you're talking without your lips actually moving and you're putting popcorn up your nose? How is that? I really want to know.
Delayed. Delayed. Yeah, delayed. You know, you're on a 7-second delay. I had to put popcorn in my nose from all that shit Crippledcat keeps spewing.
It's a loop. It's a loop. It's a loop. Hi, Becca. How you doing, honey? Good to see you.
Baby.
Anyway,
You know what?
yeah.
You need to get
Hey, Sue Bear.
Sue Bear in. Sue Bear, even though she calls herself from whatever, she
Sue Bear and
has such
Becca, get
a
up here.
strong Glasgow accent. She has. She may say she hasn't, but I've heard her voice, and she really has a Scottish Glasgow accent.
I Scottish accents. Ooh.
Well, come
I
on
just
up,
like
lady.
anything
We're
that doesn't
talking
sound
crap.
boring
We're
like
not talking
California.
anything specific or serious.
Hey, I'm a
Well,
nice
I
guy,
get
right?
serious, but
I'm a
Yes.
nice guy. That's what I put on my best American accent I possibly can.
You
Just
are
so
an
you know.
incredibly sensitive man who inspires joy feelings in all those around you.
Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Well, it's true.
Well, Becca, you stopped by.
Hey, dumbass.
Hey, Sue
Hey, Sue Bear.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing, honey?
I'm doing well.
Hey, Becca, you come by any time and hang out.
Becca, come on up anytime. We don't play with that old shit or whatever. We don't even speak about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Come on up. You get free booze. We'll give you Crippledcat's tequila.
Yeah, I
love
won't
it.
let him water it down.
While I have this
What was that?
opportunity, I want to make
Yes.
something very, very clear.
Yes,
that
sir.
I stand with Becca, Jem, Shuggy,
Absolutely.
Phil the second. He's the one that I usually go to when I have to confess all my unfortunate sins.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to
And
be
Hank.
confessing about being up here.
They have nothing to do with what happened. There is no
I don't figure they
logically.
did either.
Logically, there is not one proof that they had anything to do with it. But stupid people are always going to be stupid.
Thank you, me.
And I stand by everyone that were in their chat, they supported him, whatever the case might be. But these people are to be loved and respected for who they really are. They had nothing to do with what happened. And I just wanted to make sure that I point that out. So everybody
P.
knows
Barnes?
exactly where I stand with them.
Ditto.
Hey, P. Barnes, if you've been listening to me the last few live streams, that's been my whole point. Why go after people? You know, people get taken in. Shit happens. So don't start,
I know.
you know,
That's
throwing
basically
stones,
what
and
I
I
was.
get that.
That's basically what I was going to say is that you know, people getting, you know, involved in
Taken in.
friendships with people taken involved in friendships with people who are bad, and then immediately finding out they're bad and doing as Becca did, just dropping them on his butt. If you notice, a lot of the people that were around him immediately dropped him on his butt. Those people shouldn't be frowned upon. People can make mistakes, and you know, we don't know everything about everybody online.
Exactly. That's been my ranting for the last couple weeks. That's it in a nutshell. I don't understand the torches and pitchforks that have been aimed at people. That's why I've gotten upset. That's why I started a shitstorm, which was not my intent. I was expressing my opinion that I don't think it's fair to go, especially if you're living in a glass house. And I'm just going to leave it there.
I sense a presence in the air.
Doc Danger.
Oh, shit.
Checking in from heaven. Crippledcat. Stop trying to overcrowd heaven. The good Lord doesn't want Uncle Arty watering down the booze. Jesus already turns water into wine. We don't need Uncle Arty turning the wine back into water. Satan doesn't want him because Uncle Arty will bend Satan over and kick his ass all the way up to your bedroom. Wouldn't that be a scare for him or a good time for you? Get you some, girl. Anyway.
Oh, I miss Doc. Blue hearts, y'all. Blue hearts.
I did that for you, baby. You can damn well know
I
did it
know.
to make you happy.
I miss him.
Speaking of Doc, has whatever happened with Keebler?
She's bringing the channel, Doc's channel back. I have heard nothing directly from her. I don't know what's going on. I was up on Keebler No Sugarcoating the Truth. She had a really fun, kind of like a game show the other night, and I went up there and said hi. She said hi, and that's all I know, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
In this situation, I can't make any jokes about it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Roisin!
Oh, well,
Like
thank you,
how
P.
I'm
Barnes.
like,
Thank you for fulfilling part of my request. Thank you.
Yes, that's right. Is it a Hoover or a vacuum? Good
It's a
question,
vacuum.
P. Barnes. You tell an American girl right there.
Oh, I love Roisin. Hey, Roisin, I was telling P. Barnes if he could send me to you or send you to me, one of the two, and well, this is close enough for now.
Thank you, Roisin. It's called Hoover, not vacuum. I just wanted to say Roisin got it right.
It's a vacuum.
It's a vacuum. A Hoover is a manufacturer.
Aye, but that's how it became Hoover. But the
I know,
English
it's
came
the
with
same
the whole idea before the Americans took over.
You know what? And I totally get it. It's like making a copy is to Xerox something, right? That's what we say that. You know, and yes.
Sue Bear knows that I'm taking the pish.
I know. I'm just fucking around. If y'all know me,
unfortunately,
there are some people who actually appreciate me. Maybe.
I appreciate you.
Who besides
I appreciate
Sue Bear?
you too, Sue Bear.
You're a good person.
Zerzus tolerates me.
Hey, I think you're cool.
I think you're cool.
She's just trying to get in your pants, your robotic tingling
Oh my good God! Yeah, you know. Oh, thank you, Blurple. You know all those messages I send you on Discord, right, Zerzus?
Oh yeah, I mean, am I supposed to tell people
Yeah.
about those?
No. All right, everybody on panel should have NPC in their name. Thank you, Rack.
Unless you're really
We only
important, and then
accept-
you have to have AI NPC in your name.
Well, that's true because that's Zerzus. He's the AI NPC robot penguin guardian of the ice wall.
I'm up to something. Shut up.
May I reply to Raven Darkstar? Hoover is a brand name. It's a vacuum cleaner. Technically, that's one as Stop Volk. Yes, that's
Stop
true.
that, yeah.
But we, as well, I'm gonna call it British, even though that I'm not British. I'm Scottish.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
We try our hardest not to be part of England. So Roisin would understand this because Ireland and Scotland have always stood together against the English or anybody else. When the English attacked Scotland, Scotland didn't have the army. Exactly. Roisin says, I'm not British. So that says it all.
I know. I believe it. I would never call you guys British. You're Scottish.
Fuck the
And she's Irish.
British.
I am, besides Ukrainian, I am also mostly Scottish.
I
And about
refuse
6
to
other
back off,
things.
Roisin.
I still I can't get my head around the fact that I can see Uncle Arty and he's talking, but yet I can't see his lips moving and he's eating popcorns. I just still can't get my head around that.
Didn't you know he was a ventriloquist?
Is he trolling us?
No.
Yes.
He's not eating popcorn. What are you talking about?
Hey, Sue Bear, I took care of your name.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. I'm going to take care of P. Barnes now, too. Ooh.
Uncle Arty might be an ex-Marine, but he's not that good.
Better than any Royal Marine, guarantee you that.
Roisin, you and I can have a very good, long, interesting conversation on your comment with regards to Welsh. I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you because I am deeply into the politics and history of Europe, United Kingdom. And yes, Roisin, I totally agree with you. But unfortunately, we're among all the darn Americans who know nothing about anything outside America.
I do know a little. And yeah, the damn British should be. Well, actually, if it wasn't for them, then America wouldn't be. Well, okay. But we kicked their asses. We kicked their asses back to Britain.
Yes, and rightly so. And rightly so.
And actually, none of my family came over that early, to tell you the truth. So I can't really say that.
And then we bastardized the language as much as we could.
Well, Americanize it, motherfucker. Get it right.
But Jesus, the first thing that happened is the original name of United States was supposed to be United States in America, but the English put, instead of in, they put off. So United States of America, number one. Number two, if you want to conquer a country or if you want to change the whole history of a country, there's only two things you need to do. Number one, change the currency. Number two, change the language.
And cauliflower.
All right, and make sure that they're flat earthers.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Us Texans just let the rest of the United States think they're part of our country.
Oh, stop, Texas.
No, shut the hell up, you California communist.
You do know that California once considered itself independent
California
from the United States. So
But
just
we
like
wanted
Texas
you to
wanted me,
succeed, you know,
Alright.
not succeed. Succeed as
I would
seceding
love to.
from the country. You can have
I would
New
love to,
England
but
while you're
Tex-
out in the other two West Coast states. Matter of fact, you can have Hawaii, but we keep Alaska. There you go.
But California was originally part of Mexico.
So it was,
Yes.
well, they try to say
Exactly.
Texas was, but nope. God bless Texas.
Yeah, you know, that's what kills me out here. When I've literally, with my own ears, heard someone tell someone who was speaking Spanish to stop speaking Spanish because this was America, and I was so pissed. I whipped around and I went, "Excuse me, you do understand that this was
Patrick,
all
shut
Spanish
up for a minute,
speaking."
would- Patrick, what do you say
No!
it was? We're hiding. We're exploiting America.
All right, shut up.
There are bitches.
Oy, oy, oy. So
Yeah,
I
bitch.
got pissed, and I'm like, no, this was Mexico, and Spanish was the first language here. Not the first, second. Pardon me, second language here. First was the Native American languages. In my area, that would be Chumash.
Aye.
So, you know, when I hear people
Yeah,
say,
but
this is America, you
but
got to
which-
speak
but
English.
which
Fuck that.
language? Which language and sub-dialect are you talking about? There were dozens, if not hundreds, for Native America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In my area, it was Chumash. That was the local tribe here. So, what I'm saying is that actually Spanish was technically the second language after any Native American.
You know, see, here's the thing, too, about history. And I know it's going to sound racist or whatever you want to say. With all the different nations of Native Americans here, you had your Iroquois, Cherokee, Apache, Sioux, the Dakotas, whatever you want to call it. And one tribe or nation would conquer another tribe, and there's no set boundaries. So who gets the land? If America was to return the land of the Native Americans and all that stuff, who would get it? And what about the tribe that they conquered? Do they get that land? I mean, who is going to get what?
All right, but
So-
still, for the record, we did kind of
committed mega mass genocide. Fuck yeah. Manifest
yeah,
Destiny is
okay.
one of the worst
Not
fucking
we.
racist
Actually,
things that ever
again.
happened.
Again, I can't say we because my family didn't come over until like the early 1900s on both sides. So, but the British.
Fuck the Brits.
I've been in that
Oh.
boat. I'm a fourth generation American, so I wasn't here when most
I'm
of the
Texan.
nonsense
Yeah.
happened.
I'm from Indiana and
I'm only third
originally, but
of
I'm
both.
Texan now, and I got Irish roots. So, and I love a certain Irish
I-
redhead and all this.
I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt. I'm a
And I
true
love
mutt.
Nutty Nikki Knuckers so much. She is the greatest in all the world. Hi, honey. How are you?
You better be nice to Naughty Nikki Knockers, even though she's accusing me.
I was just
Well-
informed that two of my Jack Russells, which were made from Ireland, not England, as some people
Made?
think it is, but nope,
What?
they're considered Irish and Australian. Got to know the lineage and the history of a Jack Russell Terrierist. I was just informed that
best
my
dogs
mama
are
and
mutts.
Diva dogs were chasing a rabbit out back and almost caught it.
Uncle Arty.
Yeah.
If you mention
Mark!
the word Aussie, you need to make sure
Find
that
the
you
link.
have to announce the fact that you're a flat earther.
Hey, I was standing on my head when I said it.
Look,
I know
look,
that
look at
Australia don't exist. It's made up.
Uncle Arty, look at this from a factual point of view. If the Earth was round, the Aussies would have been standing upside down. That doesn't happen. The Earth has to be flat. And the man, the one and only, the man I trust the most and I have the respect for is Jesus. He is the man who made me see the Earth is actually flat and not round.
Hey, how do we know it? Australia, you're right. Australia was created by a bunch of convicts. So how do we know it's real? They could have been lying to us.
Whoa.
Koala bears, I bet you it's a rabid,
Uncle Arty.
got something or another.
Uncle
Got
Arty.
hooked up on some type of drug because you know them Alka-Seltzer eucalyptus leaves, get you all high.
Uncle Arty, you do not count since you're American and you have blood on all sorts of place. Where Zeus speaks the truth. That's the end
Well,
of
he
it.
is a penguin.
Well, Pete Barnes, you seem to have missed a little bit of the education that I've been trying to give because I've been trying to tell you that it's well, now I can't even say it.
It's all right, seriously.
That's what happens when you drink
Polyhexagonal
the monoxide around
trapezoid.
here.
Wait, what did you say, Zerzus?
It's a bipolyhexagonal trapezoid.
Yeah, if you want
A
two-dimensional
hexagonal trapezoid. Can you draw that for me, please?
You two-dimensional beings are so...
Somebody looked up or used an AI bot to create it once for me. I'll have to find that maybe someday and show you. It's not a shape because none of those shapes to go together,
Yeah. I was gonna say that's why I was in the engineering field
You know
for
what?
a minute and a half.
I can prove that the world is round because
I'm
everything
trying-
around it, the earth is actually
That's
touched,
right,
everything
Raven.
else surrounds it.
That's right, Raven. Raven is right. If the world was flat, cats would be tossing everything off the edge.
Raven, what have you got against cats? I've got 2 of them, and they love
No,
me as much
cats
as I
are
love them.
awesome.
Cats are
the
the
best.
little bastards. Look at my co-host after the word crippled.
Yeah.
But it's not emphasized. The cripple is not being emphasized on.
Oh, she tries
All
to
I
cripple
see-
me all the damn time. She cripples this damn show.
Uncle Arty, what I see is cripple as in lowercase. Cat is like the capital.
Yes, because cats are the shit. They are the best. They are Patrick. Zerzu, stop making Patrick feel stupid. Patrick's my friend.
For once, Patrick, I agree with. Oh, no, you said Texas was its own country. Get him, Zerzu.
Thank you, Blurple. There's a couple reasons why I have that handle.
You're so
Long
dumb,
stories.
you got me drinking. Son of a... You're so...
The bar and grill is all mine now, you little simp.
See, that's how she tries to get these guys up here to say it's her bar, is with that cleavage.
Without a bra. I was shoving my arms were so... Never mind.
The comment by Rock the Jeeper, cats aren't real. Yes, they are. The only things that are not real are penguins and pigeons.
Hey.
And I can prove it to you.
Oh!
Zeus is here. Zeus is the master of all the AI.
He is a robot.
Oh, it's getting heavy in here.
Flight
just
of the Valkyries.
Just because we're all robots doesn't mean we're not real.
Well, okay.
I mean,
I guess robots are real.
Hey, I'm real. Respect the mullet.
Jesus, are we real or are we not?
Ooh, existential question.
That,
You
I
know
guess, I
what?
would have to say is an answer to a question that I can't answer.
I wish
The
you still
only
alive.
person-
Schrodinger's would be able to answer that one for you.
Can I say
The only-
42?
You can.
Sorry.
The only
Yes,
person that's been
42.
quiet is Sue Bear. Sue Bear's been so quiet. We need to give her an opportunity to
know.
talk for the next 5 minutes, so we can have a wee laugh at her, on her, on her account.
Patrick, same here about seagulls. Go ahead, Sue Bear.
Okay. Hey, people, how is your cat?
Well, the girls are pissed off because I came home late. Number two, you know who, the white one, Snowy, hasn't finished her wet FWOD. I can't say the word. If I say it, she's just gonna jump on top of me and expect me to feed her, which ain't happening. So yeah, she is really pissed. She's right behind me. She's expecting me to just ignore all the humans to give her attention.
Silly
That's a
coo. Silly coo.
Sue Bear, I
That's
said
rude.
you need to talk. I didn't say you to ask questions.
Hey, she
That's
can
all the
ask.
questions you want.
Well, I don't know what to talk about for 5 minutes.
Well, you can do you know what they do, a DUI thing, they do like start from 54, go down to 39, or put your feet up 6 inches and do like 1001 and 1002. You can do
I'm
any of
sorry, I
that
can't
stuff.
do the inches. I'm on metric.
You are not. You're an American. You're American.
I'm
We have
Texas,
freedom.
bitch. California person.
We have freedom units, you fuck. Sorry.
Ouch. Or I could talk about, how's everybody Southgate been? I can hear you, Oi.
Hey, Blurple, I used to have a cat that would get mad at us when we go away, that it would shit in the bathtub. We never got mad at it because it was an easy place to clean.
At least he did pick a good spot. I mean, that's easy to clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
should-
those cats were...
You should
Sigmund
try
Freud and
toilet.
Harry Houdini. Maybe my next cat I'll try to toilet train. That would be ideal.
Hey, I got 3 Jack Russells that don't get into the trash, and 2 of them I can walk out in front of my car without a leash. So, you. That proves that dogs are better.
Blooper Dragon, rest in peace, DSC. Yes, I have studied about cats for a very long time, since I was age 4. And the cat did what it did because they were stressed and they wanted to make a point. Unfortunately, I happen to have learned that the hard way. And my girls now, I understand better. So, if you need any information or knowledge,
You're really hard to understand. Or is it me? Oh,
Yeah,
there we
you
go.
sound faint.
It sounded like you went into a tunnel and then somebody closed the entrance.
Oh.
Yeah, you faded out there for a minute, P. Barnes.
You're picking on me because I'm Scottish.
I would never, because I am, after Ukrainian, mostly Scottish. I got the
Hi.
drinking gene.
Yeah, the reason is because Snow White has decided she's going to sit on my mobile phone.
Yes.
She is
will do
she is
that.
an absolute jealous cow. She's an absolute jealous cow.
Speaking of Scottish people, where's Ellen?
I know. Where is he? Alan.
Yeah. If you say his name 3 times, he might show up. Hey, where's Mark? Mark.
He probably got too much honey.
That was Zerzos. Did you ever see that stream?
Yeah, where he was drinking the
Oh my-
whiskey and.
And we were egging him on, and yeah. Fuck you, I love you. Good, honey. Mark.
Roshin, here's something funny. I don't know, Roshin,
Yes,
if
rat.
you know a lassie called Janice. She's from the U.S. Janice came over. They came over to England. They came over to Scotland. And Janice and Subi came over to visit me in Glasgow.
You mean Sumi?
And we were trying to cross the road. In Glasgow, it's like one-way streets within city center. And she was too worried that she might get hit by a car. And obviously she was going to look to the left instead of right. And I said to her, look, hen, don't worry. Our health service is free. And even the ambulance doesn't cost nothing. So I think she'd be okay.
That's right. I would have a terrible time. I think any American would. Because you guys drive on the incorrect side of the road. We
Come on,
don't
Crippledcat.
carry swords anymore. That's the reason why. It's because of swords and spears that y'all drive on the incorrect side of the road.
No. The Americans drive on the wrong side of the road. And my nephew was 4 years old, and he would hold my hand to help me cross the road in America.
Oh, see, that just shows you how you're not able to equal to us Americans.
Mark.
Yeah, that's it.
America,
yeah.
fuck yeah! Mark, are you coming up, Putz? I mean, I love you.
Mark, you can
Fuck
take
you, I
my
love you.
place. Mark, you can
No,
take
you
my
don't have
place.
to drop down. You don't have to
My
drop down.
laptop is dying.
No, you can stay, Sue Bear. You're actually the only one that's got any brains around here.
Probably.
Well, my computer.
P. Barnes attacking my text and all that stuff, and Cripplecat being a murderess, and Zerzu just being a Zerzu.
Hey, my father-in-law was born and raised in Texas. He didn't like me. And he used to call himself a Texican.
If you live
Yeah,
here,
see-
it's a can.
There you go. Patrick has already got so wound up the fact that he
Right.
says right side of the road.
Yes.
Patrick,
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I meant that when Mark got up here.
Get him off!
I added him up. You took him down because I always started playing.
No,
my
it's
sound
all
effects.
your everything is your fault.
Coded's got penis envy. Sorry, I had to get that out.
Coded's got penis envy?
So I don't know.
Not surprised.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean-
Just thought you
had to get that off the chest.
Oh, is he going on about me?
Fucked if
Is
I know.
Coded on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's always
You'd have to
fucking on.
actually watch him to know.
He's
Yeah,
got
I see.
constant
I never
PMS,
watch him.
haven't we?
Okay, I did watch the other night.
No, he's on 2
when
days ago. Damn.
when the shiz stain was going on about how we don't matter to her and we're inconsequential, and yet no.
She's up there making a whole stream about it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There is actually a very good reason why we drive on the left and why America drives on the right. I won't spoil it, but Simon Whistler did a video on it.
Hey,
That's
you know,
interesting.
let's just say I have an affinity for his last name. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mark.
Now why?
Oh, put my dinner plate in the kitchen and go have a smoke.
I'm just sat here with my
Go
dinner. It's cooking on the
smoke.
lap.
I ate. I ate earlier. Well, towards the end of the movie.
And it's hot.
Hurry back, Zurzus.
I gonna drop down. Thanks for having me.
I'll come back
anytime, Sue Bear.
I will. Thank you.
We'll
Yeah,
miss
come back,
you.
come back.
Bye.
I'll probably catch her later in the super secret sex orgy Discord server.
Wait, what? What?
Blah, blah, blah.
What? Why am I not there? What?
No, I don't bloody know. Why aren't you there?
Super secret sex orgy?
Yeah, super secret
Yes.
sex orgy Discord server.
Crippledcat, do you know where
Yes,
the word blah 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 comes from?
Chili de Castro? No, I don't.
No. Chili talks out of his arse.
Yes, true that.
It actually comes
Roisin,
from
you and me need
Romans.
to do some crop circles out in your fields. Woo!
Bye, Roisin. Yeah, go ahead,
Uncle Arty.
T-Birds.
Yeah, we know
Uncle
Arty.
Arty, I've actually closed my eyes so I don't have to look at you talking without your mouth moving.
Let me translate what P-Barnes just said into English.
You can never have sex again.
Oh, you don't want to do that again, Uncle Arty.
What, this?
You can never have sex again.
Uncle Arty, I do not speak English. I speak Scottish.
Yeah, can't you tell by the really nice accent he has?
The word blah 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 comes from the Romans, because Romans thought that they were the only civilized nation, and anybody that were not Roman were barbarians, and they spoke blah blah blah. That's where the word blah 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 comes from.
I did not know that. That's cool. I like that.
In other words, you're all a bunch of heathens.
Well, yeah. So are you.
Damn straight.
Wait, Roisin, it's 4
because-
o'clock in the morning there, isn't it?
It's 4:15.
Yeah.
But the only reason I'm still awake is because I'm so steaming with vodka and beer and I don't know what else I drank.
You want to know why?
Yeah, it's only 8:15 here. The sun, it's still light out ish.
Ugh.
It's dusk. It's dusk here.
Occasionally, I like
Still
to
getting
annoy Shaggy
bright
by
here.
calling him English.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Let's see here. What tomfoolery can I get into?
Well, Raven was saying
No.
Scots not English. I'm like, occasionally, I like to annoy Shaggy by calling him English.
What tomfoolery can I create next?
No, don't do it.
What? Sorry, I
No,
thought I
no.
was muted.
No, you didn't. Nah. Is everybody Uncle Arty, why
عملية
does it- why
عسكرية في البحر الأحمر إن القوات المسلحة اليمنية تتعامل مع طاقم السفينة وفقا لتعاليم وقيم ديننا الإسلامي. إن القوات المسلحة اليمنية تجدد تحذيرها لكافة السفن التابعة للعدو الإسرائيلي أو التي تتعامل معه بأنها سوف تصبح هدفا مشروعا للقوات المسلحة، وتهيب بكل الدول التي يعمل رعاياها في البحر الأحمر بالابتعاد عن أي عمل أو نشاط مع السفن الإسرائيلية أو السفن المملوكة لإسرائيليين. إن القوات المسلحة اليمنية تؤكد استمرارها في تنفيذ العمليات العسكرية ضد العدو الإسرائيلي حتى يتوقف العدوان على قطاع غزة وتتوقف الجرائم البشعة المستمرة حتى هذه اللحظة على إخواننا الفلسطينيين في غزة.
Uncle Arty, I don't know if you realize that I do understand a little bit of Arabic.
Uh-oh.
I would hope so. There's words at the bottom to help understand.
Zeus, trust me, the worst their translation and subtitles weren't exactly what the guy was saying.
No, really?
Yeah. With Uncle Arty, you can never tell the truth and the fiction because Uncle Arty says nothing but the truth.
That's right. That's right.
Jonathan
right, Uncle
Frakes
Arty?
even did a series about Uncle Arty. I used to love that show as a kid.
Really? As a kid? Stop it! I was an adult when that show was on. Mark. Thanks. Oh, by the way, Shiz, I'm old! Anyway, but she doesn't pay any attention to what I say. Ever.
Cripplecat, I can guarantee you I'm older than you are. Put it this way, I look like a Santa Claus, and I'm known as Assistant Santa Claus in my
Well,
neighborhood.
wait a minute. Scottish people go gray, or white, actually, quite spectacularly.
Aye, but I started going grey when I was 14, and I was born in London, not in Scotland, but I see myself as Scottish. The way it goes is, if you spend 3 days in Glasgow, and then you go out, and if you don't miss Glasgow in 3 days while you're outside Scotland, then you're not actually Scottish.
I need to go to Glasgow.
Oh, you need to come over here, and trust me, once you're here, you will never want to go back.
Is Glasgow anywhere near Mikhail Lindsley?
Glasgow.
I'm pretty sure I would love to go
Wait,
there
that's
and probably
Ireland.
not want to come back.
Wrong country.
No, I was born in 1967. Shiz, I'm old. And, yes, Patrick. Patrick is older than me.
Hey, Roisin, I bet you if I come over there, I'll make you wail like a banshee. Woohoo!
I'm only a wee lass of 57. You like that? That was good.
I was born yesterday, but I was born with
You're so
totally
old
toilet
that
trained.
Jesus' kids would be your great-great-great-grandkids if you were related.
Patrick, you're only 12 years older than me. That isn't much.
Hey, he ages as fine as a bottle of scotch.
Exactly.
The Master Penguin invented me in 75.
B-Barnes was a stunt double for Gandalf.
Wait, what there says?
The Master Penguin invented me in 75.
Oh. Oh, that's what?
Well,
oh, that's an 8-year gap.
I'm fucking young.
Yeah, we know.
I'm immortal, so.
Uncle Arty,
there's
no
good,
one
Patrick.
on this planet or in
I
this
like my men
universe
older.
like Uncle Arty. There is no other uncle
that.
on this planet who's called Uncle Arty. You're
Thank you.
the
Thank you
one
very much.
and only.
Well, thank you.
he
Your
is.
veiled
Thank
insult
God.
is taken as a compliment. Thank you very much.
Go fucking for everyone!
Hey, we are very good with our sarcasm, Crippledcat.
Yes.
But you got
Sarcasm
but
is
Junior,
my
you got a
first
long way to
language.
go to evolve your sarcasm and compared to mine.
So
Uncle Arty.
It's.
Sorry, go on.
I was
How's-
going to
how's
say hi to
Oprah?
government flu. Yes?
Has Oprah been to Chili's jail? You get a clogged toilet, and you get a clogged toilet, and you get
There, I spoke
Well,
English.
you know that Chili's suffering in a county jail because, it's so bad. It's,
I wonder if anybody's
a
beating his ass yet.
a county jail.
In a way,
well,
I think
yes.
he's not suffering. I think he's a control freak, and he's kind of made it where he wants to be.
Well, here's the thing: they P. Barnes
I mean, like a
diagnosing
reverse
him,
control
I mean,
freak.
was spot on, but the one thing that P. Barnes missed about it was that Chili has an absolute problem with being held accountable for anything he does. Any of his actions
100%.
that have negative consequences that he has to answer for, he has a problem with it.
Uncle Arty, quite a few months ago, Scriptcat contacted me, wanted me to do a profile of Chili de Castro. So I asked her how much detail she wants, and she goes, "Oh, give me as much as you can." So I watched about a half-hour video of him. I sent her all the details I possibly could, because my profession as an NLP consultant, my job is to profile people. And that's why I always seem to get in trouble by going to the US, because I get kind of pulled on the side and my name has a red card to it. So I always get pulled. And the only reason Chili is struggling as he is, he's not in control. Number two, he's losing money. Number three, the people that he thought was on his side are not anymore. Here's the deal. Is making his business. He's taken away his business, his subs. The lawyer that's never been to a law school, he has been advertising himself. And Chili's starting to realize that he's losing everything. Chili never had his dad in his life. And Chili wanted money. If you look at the video where Chili was still living with his mom, and the neighbor came out, and the neighbor was trying to tell Chili to calm it down a wee bit.
When
And
his
the mom
mom beat
comes
his
out.
butt.
Aye, that one. From that on, I realized he's a control freak. He was the shortest kid in the school, very antisocial. He couldn't make any friends because he was bullied, because he was such a dickhead.
A short shithead? Yeah.
Aye. His willy is smaller than average.
Hey, you leave my dick out of this. I mean, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right about him.
Any girl that gave him a wee bit of a smile, he thought he was bee's knees. He went into wrestling so that he can come across as a, man's man.
Tough guy.
Hey, just because he finished fourth place in a three-way tie for last place doesn't mean you get to pick on him.
Uncle Arty, you're just way too straight up, where I'm trying to be as diplomatic as I possibly can be.
Dude, I know, but this is my character to do it. Anyways, go ahead. I gotta go take a shit.
Patrick, Willie also means penis. So instead of saying penis or D-I-C-K, we normally say Willie. So not Willie the whale, it's Willie the
Willie the one-eyed wonder worm. Willie the one-eyed.
It's called so many things.
Excuse me. No, Chili is a whole bag of neuroses and issues. It's obvious by his that, and I think he has oppositional defiance disorder.
Why? He has some serious mental health issues. Underneath your brain, at the back of where your spinal cord is, there's two little balls just underneath your brain. Those two little wee balls are under normal size. They deal with processing your emotions and reaction on a subconscious level. Subconscious level is, if I tell you something that is sad, you automatically feel the empathy. That's where that side of the brain comes from. The narcissists, sociopaths, through their lifetime, it starts to shrink. But in certain people, which is way past on a really right-wing narcissist sociopath, this is what Chili is, those little two balls are already shrunk. So there's nothing that they can do about it. There's no treatment for it, because Chili cannot see it at all. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, there is no help for him. But what will happen is, as soon as he comes out of jail, he's going to go right back in very soon. And the next one who's going to go to jail is the Siberian thingamabob. And Mark, I know read English.
Me neither, apparently.
Chili is, I see that because I've been seeing that, how Elon is, grifting for himself, basically. And, what's his name? Yeah, in fact, they're now starting, what was it, Paul Enslaved was, totally dissing, Chili on, Brian, what's his name? Who you were talking about. Short-term memory problems.
You're talking about Here's the Deal.
Here's the Deal, thank you.
Yep.
I know his first name is like Brian or something. Anyway, so, Chili is probably freaking the fuck out in jail, excuse my language, because he's not in control.
Yeah, that was pretty funny with Paul the Enslaved. I don't normally agree with anything Paul the Enslaved says, but he was pretty spot on by, you put yourself out as this big powerhouse and then you end up crybabying like a little wuss in jail, and everybody sees that. All these people who followed you because you were a powerhouse, and then you're sitting there crying over a phone call in jail that you need to come with the same energy. And that was that was like the first time I ever agreed with Paul Enslaved on anything.
Same here, and I will never agree with him on much of anything unless it's about Chili, in that respect. But yeah, he was right. He was and the thing is that having been incarcerated in my life, you don't show that energy that he showed in court. That energy that he showed in court in front of your fellow inmates. Oh, fuck, no. You, even on the women's side, even the women, you do not, no. Even in jail, county jail, no weakness. No weakness. And the fact that he showed that, and he knew he was going to be, he knew that it was going to get broadcast. And he's doing the, woe is me face, and poor me, and I'm so sad, and I'm so sorry, and I really didn't mean it. Oh, his credibility, his jail cred, I'm going to speak like I'm on the street. And his street cred, but I still don't understand that there are still people supporting him, though.
What happened was, yes, his appearance where he had this puppy face, he was trying his really hardest, doing the worst acting. No wonder why he never managed to get to wear that black uniform. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
He managed to get most of his people back after he was talking out of his arse, as he always does. But here's the deal. Is the best person he could ever hire to ruin his whole business grift.
Why do you say that? I'm not disagreeing,
just look at
but
it.
I want to...
Just look at it. His numbers, his subs. Look at that. His income has dropped. 2 weeks ago, in a whole week, his GoFundMe, he made the most amazing money of $20. Because the people he relies on. Because he backstabs everyone, he's so controlling of every aspect of delete laws that he doesn't let anybody help him. He doesn't listen. He expects only people around him who says, yes, sir, yes, sir. And he says, it's nighttime, and everybody he wants around him, he says, yes, sir, it is. And this is what's helping us to see and to have a good laugh. And he really is with Patrick. And I know for a fact Patrick is going to sue him. And hence why Chili hasn't said another word since Patrick released his video to tell Chili to zip it or else.
Yeah. Yeah. Chili is. I can't say, I would be lying if I said that it doesn't kind of overjoy me to a certain extent to watch him, Patrick, to watch his slow destruction. But I do believe that when he gets out, which isn't, I mean, he's still got a little bit of time to do, but shit, it's jail time.
Well, they
so
just moved
suck
him
it up.
parts in the jail. If you want to hear it, happened today.
Fire away,
Oh,
son.
really? Oh, yeah, no, wait, play it. I gotta use
Push
the little
the
box.
button.
I will be listening.
Button.
Detention Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number.
Hello, world. My name is Chillita Castro. I'm a journalist who's been wrongfully convicted and locked up in Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Recently, an update is that I have been moved. I've been moved from a minimum security barrack to a minimum medium security barrack, meaning that my free time where I can use the phone and walk around and socialize has been cut down from 8 hours to 6 hours. So there's less homeless people in here and more gangbangers. It's a full room. There's a full 75 men in this barracks. It's much louder. It's a much different crowd than where I just was. 100%. I could feel it the moment I walked in. So that's my update. They had to close the minimum room because there was some sort of plumbing problem there. So they moved all of us out. They started with groups of 5 or 10. I was in that first group. So I moved from 5N to 2K. Now, if you address me, you write to Jose de Castro, 1669561 is my inmate number, CCDC, Clark County Detention Center, P.O. Box 43059, South Tower 2K, Las Vegas, Nevada 89116. That's my new mailing address. I've got 45 days left until this appeal. This was definitely a setback. Being locked to your bed for guaranteed 8 hours, 18 hours a day, locked to your bed for 18 hours a day is definitely a setback. But I have a lot of greeting materials. Thank you guys for sending me letters. Please keep sending me letters. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys who have sent me an eye care gift package. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. To those of you who put money on my books and on my commissary, thank you. You guys don't know what it's like, and I hope you never do. And those of you who have written me that told me you know what it's like, I read your story. I'm sorry you have to go through the same thing I'm going through now. God bless you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.
The caller has hung up.
No, we don't need his activist bullshit. Hold on.
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
Are you? Oh my God! You would think. Seriously, he sounds. Okay, full disclosure. Most of you know this. I have been in county jail more than once because I'm an idiot, or I was an idiot. I'm no longer an idiot. Well,
you're just a murderous.
Not to that extent.
Now.
Well, yeah, but not to that.
No, you are an idiot. You're up here with me.
Well, there is that too. So, and it is different on the men's side. From what I understand, there's more what we call politicking. But he makes it sound like it's a gulag or, a concentration camp or... Shut up, Uncle Arty.
I didn't say anything, bitch.
I'm looking at chat. Anyway, so he's just the martyrdom is strong with this one.
The martyrdom is strong with you.
Yes, I know.
Not that I give you any reason, like cut in and insult you and do all this other stuff, and create a song just for you.
Oh, you're a bitch! You're a bitch! You're a bitch! Bitch!
Oh, Patrick, I can't because I was an idiot. I can't own those anymore.
She assaulted a car.
But she can't get a crossbow. Uh-oh. I give her an idea.
No,
what about a bow
I
and
can't.
arrow?
Nope. No projectiles are allowed.
Because it was a Toyota, it was the racist crime.
Well, that was the first reason why, and I would have those rights back. But that third time, yeah, that was a felony, and a non-violent felony. Let's get this straight, y'all. Non-violent felony.
Bullshit. I saw the pictures
We're
of
down
that
to
car.
14-17 on subs.
Yeah, but it was a Prius. She should have got an award.
You know what? I actually had deputies.
That's what
tell
the
me
police
that.
said.
Beardy weirdo! Hey, Dr. Nimrod.
Crippledcat, why do you think I'm so nice to you? Because before when you said, I knew you had felonies.
Thank you. You know, hey, I admit it. I will admit it. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that I think I'm a disappointment, maybe to some people who like to go after people's pasts. But I've been so transparent about mine that, darn it.
But who hasn't let down their parents or their friends or their family members? We all have let
in some way,
ourselves down.
Exactly.
But
Shiz hasn't.
Professional art, chillita.
But
Shiz
it is
hasn't.
all about us, what we learned from our experiences from the past and how we live our lives today. That's what matters.
Yep. Exactly. And you know, I did my time. I'm glad I did my time. I'm glad I got the help I needed to take me out of that lifestyle. And you know, I'm a better person.
Exactly.
You know, I
here's the thing. I'm breaking the fourth wall here. I'm breaking the fourth wall. And,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll quit. Anyways, I'm proud of Crippledcat. You know, I mean, she's made all that stuff. She's paid her dues to society and all that. Yeah, she's a convicted felon or whatever, but you know what? She's made a better out of herself. And if you knew her in real life, you would see that. And she's had a situation that's popped up in the past few months or maybe a year or whatever that could have led her down that lifestyle. And nope. Whole house like, nope, I don't think so. Cut her out faster than what you would chillita at a OVTO rally, yeah. But you get it. Basically, I'm proud of the woman. There, okay? Back to Uncle Arty.
Quick, give somebody give Uncle Arty a drink. He said some nice things about Crippledcat. He's not drunk.
I know. Are you all right?
You're so dumb. You got me drinking, son of a. Dumbass. You happy now? I got something to drink.
Yeah, I feel like I got ripped into an alternate universe or something where where Arty was being nice to Crippledcat.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we need to call someone?
Bitch boy, oh fucking bitch boy, oh bitch boy, bitch.
Okay, there we go. Now, did that wake you up enough?
That's funny. I actually like that little meme, or whatever you call it.
What? This one?
Bitch boy, oh fucking bitch boy, oh bitch boy, let me be your bitch boy.
I don't think I've abused you all enough.
Get up and get down. 911 is joking your town.
we go. It's all about communication.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Every time I see Glenda's butt cheeks, it just reminds me of things that I don't really want to share.
Does anybody like me every time it plays? I mean, even when Unclean Hands does it, I look kind of somewhere else for a moment until it's.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Oh, I love you too, Arty.
The answer to that is
Hey,
yes.
don't make me kick your ass.
Yeah, I'll do something later. Oh, I'm gonna hate doing this because it's on concrete, not grass. I'm doing the First Amendment audit, and I'm going to do Fat Man Foo. I'm going to leg sweep.
Uncle Arty, why do you think I put myself on mute while you were playing that video?
Actually, when I play those, you automatically.
Yeah, everybody goes on mute.
I mean, I feel so
abused.
I should have got my money back from my Kung Fu master. I should have come to you instead of going to the guy that I was getting trained under. I should have come to you. You're 100 times better than my Kung Fu master.
What?
Yeah.
Better than your food ninja. Watch this.
Oh my
God! Here's a.
That dog just kicked my ass. That dog in the front, don't let her fool you. She's killed 6 rabbits. I mastered it. Almost got another one tonight. See, that's how I became such a badass. Learn how to do martial farts.
Finish him.
Before I leave you guys, my last comment, Sue Bear, you know deep down, all you do is you dream about Glenda's butt. You know you do, and you have let it out subconsciously. Anyway, panel, I'm going to love you guys and leave yous. I'm going to go back in the chat unless if I fall asleep.
Have a good night.
Oh, P. Barnes, thank you so much.
But let me leave you with this visual effect before you go.
Get up and get down. 911 is joking your town.
Man, he has a big back of the head mouth.
Look, who needs a pillow as long as you have Glenda's butt? I'll leave you with that
Love
image.
you, P. Barnes. Thank you.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and I'll go back into the chat before you all get.
All right.
You know, I don't want Crippledcat getting all horny with all that thing that I'm saying.
Well, no, it's the accent.
Crippledcat, listen.
That gets me.
Listen to Mark.
Yes.
Mark gets my jokes that none of you Americans would.
Mm-hmm.
But people from the
Yeah,
UK will get the jokes that I'm using.
Irish ancestry left or.
I'll see you in the chat.
All right, P. Barnes, come up anytime.
Aye, of course.
Skull fucking for everyone!
All right, now I shut everybody up. Let me get it back to stupid.
You're stupid.
Uncle Arty, I have the stupidity.
There we go. We're back.
Sorry, Raven. Yeah,
We actually had
yeah,
a couple
Uncle
functioning
Arty's.
brain cells until he left. Wait a minute. Did I just
Yeah, right.
call it us and not him?
Well, on the plus side, I can eat my dinner all over again.
Ew, Mark.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Oh, I forgot I had this one up on this board. Check this out. I
Wait.
love this one.
Y'all, did I mention I'm old? Sorry.
Okay, kiddo.
No.
Chillita! Come out to play! Chillita! Come out to play! Chillita! Come out to play!
Oh. Have you ever seen the greatest movie?
That's me answering you, Dr. Nimrod. Yeah, it was record. He calls a answering service, and it gets recorded, and then was it Eline? I guess downloads it to his channel and plays it. So yeah, poor suffering Chili, that poor baby. I really should write him.
Well, I got his address and a
few-
screenshot. Hey, you want to see the greatest movie scene of all time? I would say that this is the greatest movie scene of all time. The greatest movie scene of all time.
I don't know, because there was one where he
Shut
gets
up, Mark.
pineapple.
P. Barnes. Good night. Thank you for coming up. I could listen to your accent all day. Anyway.
Oh yeah, she shits on Mark.
Oh, Mark knows how I feel, but he's just like he's like my kid, though. I mean,
Child abuse much.
Which is why shitting on me is probably illegal somewhere.
Hey, this just made me think of something for me to talk trash. Do you think all of Shiz's boy simps are called fecophiliacs?
Ooh. Ooh. Hey,
burn.
you know what someone said the other night? That she uses a filter.
Oh, she called him out.
But you know what's funny? Is that, not funny, but I won't put my face up on screen. No amount of filtering is going to help. So,
Liar, she's done it before, briefly.
And no amount of filtering would help.
Yeah, she won't do that, but she'll do this.
The bar and grill is all mine now, you little simp.
Yeah, I have one of those faces that are made for radio, but I've been starting to show my face. Well, not really my face.
Yeah, kinda.
A big mic
You're a
is improving.
tease.
Yeah.
That's the prettiest face you'll ever see, and the nose. Look at that nose job.
But the
Look
first
at Mark-
video I did with my camera, I had the mic completely out of the way, or maybe it was the second video I did with my camera. I had the mic completely out of the way and was talking and showing, and then I showed people that the reason why I put my mic there is because, of course, it makes me Zeus.
Yeah, Mark is now me 100 years ago. I used to be cute. But, you know, hey, age, drugs.
You used to be what?
Sexy as fuck. Hey, Tina Slay. Oh, Tina Slay.
get her
I
ass
got a
up
question.
here.
Tina Slay.
Hold on.
Wait, no, let me. I'm going to ask her anyway. Yep. Actually, Mark's. Tina Slay. I saw in Jim's chat earlier that you and Logan got into it. Just curious. I'm being nosy. Tell me to shut up and I won't ask again.
Famous lies and stupid quotes from your host, Chili Con Carne Decastrated.
I understand the Constitution, the Bill of Rights.
You ignorant slut.
Hold on. Before you do, let me find it. All right, bring her up. Baby, what you doing in the bathtub?
Well, I'm thinking that are you watching your storms, Uncle Arty?
They are right around me. I literally, in real life, have a tornado shelter in my garage. So that's a force field. So you ever watch all the nasty storms? They'll go north or south of DFW.
Right.
In general.
I think Denton is okay, but Valley View is taking a direct hit right now.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Yes.
That's
I'm watching. I've got Ryan Hall y'all on my TV. So anyway, so regarding the Logan Sandman, we didn't get into it. We weren't arguing. It's just that.
That's a wait.
Yeah, we weren't arguing. But I asked Irish Demon a very interesting question, which I already knew the answer to, but I'm trying to get it through thick-minded people, thick-headed, whatever, however you want to word it.
Yeah.
The UK is very different from the US when it comes to trying to prove or disprove military service. The records over there, and Mark, I know we've had this discussion, are far harder to obtain than they are here.
Yep.
And so I posed that question to Irish Demon. And Logan pipes in and says, well, you can go to this site because this is where they go to apply for their veterans card. And he said, if you scroll down, there's a link to verify service. Well, I went to the link and I came back and I said, no, you can request it, but you have to be the veteran or the veteran has to be deceased. And it can take up to a year for them to return any information to you.
That's because we have things like GDPR and data protection and
correct.
Yeah,
correct.
The right to consent to that sort of thing.
Correct.
And decide whether people have access to that level of our information or not, or whether we, want to do things like tell them to fuck off coded.
Yes. So I mean, it was very strategic. I already knew the answer. But I posed the question because, and I said, honest question, can you obtain, because it would be the equivalency to a DD-214. They don't have that option available in the UK.
Okay.
Now, does that mean that I believe he who is not named served in the Royal Navy? Nope. Don't believe it for a minute.
I don't know damn well that Shuggy did.
But rumor is that he has shown a veteran card, which my understanding is hard to get unless you served in some form of military service. And it's so new that it can't be forged.
I think
so
according to the because I'm sure Shogi said that he had checked that out and he's said that I think they've had 2 cases where there have been fake cards.
Okay. Yeah.
Throughout the whole of the UK, and I mean,
And again, I am not defending him one little bit.
Gotcha.
Because
I understand.
he's not defending himself. And
right.
I don't know enough about the situation one way or another but from where I'm standing, he hasn't spoken up. He hasn't done anything. Silence speaks volumes to me.
Mm-hmm.
True. I agree.
So, but that's what it was about.
All right, someone made it sound like something else. That's why I wanted to ask you, because in real news, Jim's chat.
Yeah, Jim's.
It sounded like like you and Logan got into it, and Logan, being Logan, who I've known for about 10 years, never met him in real life.
Sorry.
And I also know Logan in real life. Never met him, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's Logan.
Right. I'm aware.
And I love him dearly. But I will say, Logan, if you're listening, I love you. But when it comes to cute females...
Oh, I know. I'm aware. That's how I know Logan.
So, exactly. So us older,
Yeah.
But that's okay, Logan. That's you, and
no. So we weren't getting into it. It was just an exchange of discussion.
Okay, it just
it wasn't an argument. Nah.
That's why I asked, because the way the question was posed in the side chat, I was kind of like, what?
Oh, it was Jaffa Cake King telling me that he saw it. Mark.
Oh, okay.
Mark.
Oh, might have
It was Jaffa Cake Gate 2024.
Yeah. Oh God, Jaffa. They sound nasty.
The wife is now a convert.
Honestly.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You've brainwashed her. They sound
Hold on.
gross.
I made Coded an offer because apparently he's after my uni results. He's going to contact my uni and demand that they furnish him with a copy of my results. So I said, well, look, I'll give them to you on a silver platter. But I'm going to shit in a blender, I'm going to piss in it, and then I'm going to cum in it. And blend it all up into a nice, smooth little smoothie that he has to drink within 30 minutes through a paper McDonald's straw.
I'm going to hurl.
And if he can finish the lot without puking, he can have my result.
I'm seriously going to hurl.
So when I say suck it Coded from now on, that's what I mean.
Yeah, suck it Coded. My client had the TV going, and I swore I'll tell him he said hi, but I swore he was in there hollering for me like he was in, some sort of stress. So I went in there real quick. It's stupid TV.
And yes, Patrick, tornadoes suck. I'm under warnings, watches, whatever, until I think 5 or 6 a.m.
It is rather funny,
California
though, that
actually gets them. California actually gets tornadoes, but they're like Cat 1s.
Yeah, what was that, Mark?
Spouts.
I was just going to say, it's funny that Coded was here last night and he didn't say shit about my results to my face. And I was sat here on panel with him, waiting for him to say something, and no, he just.
Oh, you mean the other night when we were on?
Yeah.
When he came and asked me if I said that Shiz was homophobic, and I'm like, no, I did not say that, because I did not. Yeah, and then of course Cody went running to Shiz and started a live stream where Shiz says that I'm of no consequence, but she can quote half the shit I say.
God, the main character syndrome is strong in that one.
Yeah, and hey, you know what, Shiz? You do you, babe. My life is an open book, and have at it, kiddo.
Yeah, I don't care enough.
Hey, Tina, guess what? I'm old.
Oh, okay.
Just letting
Well,
you know. Yeah.
Apparently, I'm not.
apparently everybody gets that way. So, I mean,
It happened. It will happen to all of you. Yes.
yeah,
Yes, it will.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
just
said,
happened to get there first.
I could care. I could care less about the drama. It just, I got too much other shit going on in my life to worry about their shit.
You really do. You really do. And I understand
Yeah,
that
that's
completely.
because you have one of these things called
100%.
A life?
What's that called?
Yeah,
a
that's
life?
it.
Yeah, a life. Yeah, I have a life.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, right? The only reason why I'm here now is because I'm sitting here watching the damn Ryan Hall, y'all, and when he goes off air, I'll have to go to max velocity and sit here and
Yeah.
stay up all night until I know that it's gone, because you could literally drive a freight train in front of me while I sleep and I would never hear it. So I get to stay up.
Oh god, don't talk to me about trains.
Do you have,
especially not
do you
trains.
have
in
a... Tina, do you have a storm shelter?
I have a basement.
Okay.
So, yes.
I only live in the land of earthquakes, you know.
Okay.
You know. Fires, wildfires and earthquakes. Those are my big bugaboos out here.
So he just
living
said
on,
tornado
California.
confirmed Cook County, Denton County, and one other part in Texas.
Uncle Arty, what county do you live in? I don't even fucking know.
Dallas. It's too far north. It's up
it's
there
north
along
of
the
him.
Red
Okay.
River area. It's way north up there.
Oh, okay. Hey, Patrick, where do you live? He said
Texas.
southern Texas. He said southern Texas.
Oh, he's a southerner. Don't mind him. He's a southerner. Where all the fucking lottery?
Right. Raven
Where all
in
the
Michigan
people that
tornado
take
warning.
lottery and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Win the fucking lottery. God forbid I do, or anybody up here in North Texas. Spread the wealth, motherfucker.
Well, I've got to be the one that stays up, because I will be the one that calls all my family members and tells them to go to their... My daughter and son-in-law have a storm shelter. My parents and my youngest daughter are down at the lake. And so I'd
do
have
they
to call
have
them. Well, my daughter and her friend will be... They will be sleeping in the basement, so I don't have to worry. But my parents sleep on the upper level, so I'll have to call and wake them up. So I'm on tornado watch duty until it passes through here.
So, you should just call your parents and say, just go down to the basement and...
Because they won't.
And hang out.
Because they won't. Because they're hard. Because they're already in bed.
Like that.
My parents are in their 80s. They're already in bed. They went to bed at like 10:15.
Yeah, I get
So they're already in bed. Yeah.
Well, they will answer their phones, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but Patrick, at least with hurricanes, you have far more advance notice than those of us in Tornado Alley, because sometimes we have no warning. They drop out of the sky, and it's so fast and so sudden that sometimes the sirens don't even have an opportunity to be turned on.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? It's been happening there for thousands of years, about the same time of year.
Well, I know it happens, but I mean, but they literally drop out of the sky sometimes. I mean, I watch Ryan Hall, y'all.
I do too.
And
I've seen him
2 or 3 days ago during one of these storms.
Ouch.
He said, oh, you guys should be, it had to do with Missouri. He goes, oh, you guys should be okay. You guys are clear. And the next thing that happens is all of his sirens go off in his studio, and he goes, oh, I stand corrected. There is now a confirmed tornado on the ground in Carthage, Missouri. See, and he's looking at the radar going, oh, yeah, you guys should be fine. You're in the clear. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
And living in Southern California, you want to talk about no warning?
Earthquakes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was, I grew up, I was born and raised out here. And the 94, the North Surge earthquake, I was 2 miles from the epicenter. Up until that point, earthquakes were okay. Fuck, we got an earthquake. They raised my anxiety a little bit. That earthquake screwed me up so bad. I wake up before earthquakes. I'm like a dog, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know I live?
And
I live closer to the largest fault line in the United States than you do.
Yeah, but you have no pressure on it like we do.
Yeah, but hers is more dangerous than yours.
We got the two. We got the two plates. You know, we got the Pacific and the North American.
Oh no, but if the New Madrid goes off, we're all screwed.
It's all over. We're all screwed. All of us.
You're not. We are, dumbass. I mean,
no,
no, because of all of the cargo that goes through the Mississippi. A lot of your supplies from all sorts of the country come from this region. They go up and down the Mississippi to the Gulf Coast and then shipped out. And if that gets screwed up, because the last time New Madrid had a major earthquake, the Mississippi River actually flowed in reverse.
1811, 12.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, and how many of those river boats got destroyed? My God.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something. I wasn't scared of earthquakes until the 94. I woke up wondering why I was awake. All of a sudden, literally, all hell broke loose.
Yep.
And I looked out the window, and I'm watching. I was at my then boyfriend's, eventually now ex-husband's house. It's
best
condo.
friend to this day.
My best friend still to this day, and we're on a major street in the San Fernando Valley, besides Uncle Arty. That's right. And I'm watching the transformers at the top of the power poles blow up in sequence.
Was it just Decepticons or the Autobots getting blown up?
And it was, and when it was funny when it hit, I was already sitting up in bed. It hit. My ex wakes up. My ex wakes up and he's going, what? And we're both trying to get off the bed. And that fucker shoved me back on the bed so he could get off. And then I got thrown to the floor.
Go potty outside. Let's go.
I got thrown off the floor and got rug burns on my knees.
Hold on, I gotta get to the other door.
And my palms. It was, explaining that was fun.
Or in other words, a good Friday night with the hubby.
Yeah, right. And then I had to go home a few miles away to my mom's, where I slept with my mom with a flashlight in my hand for weeks. But anyway, one time we were a couple days later after the earthquake hit. My now ex-husband was he was the boy next door. So he was next door, and I'll quit until we're done there. Oh, don't make the Jew in me come out, Uncle Arty. Anyway, so he was.
I didn't say shit, bitch. What the hell? I was on mute.
He was next door, boarding up windows in their house, in his parents' house, and I was outside smoking a cigarette, and we had an aftershock, and I watched this street. We lived in the hills. And I watched the street literally roll towards me. I'm done. I'm done.
Permanently?
That's all I have to say.
You're done?
Yeah, because I can't talk.
Hey, I muted myself, so.
See the abuse I have to put up with?
Damn. I'm looking at video of Valley View, Texas. Damn.
And? Scary?
Not good. Not good.
YouTube video?
On it, Ryan Hall, y'all, one of his storm chasers is showing some damage from Valley View, Texas. Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, and Ryan was saying how there's a lot of RV
Night,
parks in
Raven.
that area.
Oh, yeah, I used to live in a mobile home park, and that's what gets wasted
Night,
by
Raven.
earthquakes, wildfires, tornadoes, hurricanes. It's a law. Don't live in a mobile home park, y'all.
Yeah, see, when you said Valley View, that's a suburb of Irving, Texas, which is like diagonally southeast of me. Because technically, I say Dallas County, but I'm actually in Grapevine, Texas. So,
right.
You too, Raven. Take care, hon.
But I mean, it's like Valley View's like.
See, look at the middle picture right there. The Nick Busby. That's Valley View, Texas, right there, and that middle picture.
I know exactly where it's at. Sanger.
Yep.
That's like. Yep, see right there's Denton, Texas, which is
No,
like
the
25 miles
purple is
from
even worse, Sue Bear.
Dallas.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? And Uncle Arty wants me to move to Texas.
Hey, as long as I have this tornado shelter, I will not get a tornado. Literally, if you go back through all the radar, I mean, through the past 15 years of radars, and there's one for like a 10-year period. If you look at Dallas and Fort Worth, most of the storms will go either north or south of us. They will split.
That's kind of like here. That's kind of like here in Springfield. We have what's called the I-44 corridor, and it either goes north or it goes south of us.
I live on the part of the San Andreas that's supposed to drop into the ocean, which it's not going to do.
Just make sure you have a life jacket. That's all.
No, actually, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is that LA and San Francisco are going to be a lot. The commute is going to be a lot shorter, thousands of years from now. You guys, I'll be right back. I got to go find out the status of my nephew and see if he's going to bed right now, like he should be. I'll be right back.
All right.
I will be listening, though. Don't be talking about me, y'all. No, I'm kidding. Talk away. I don't care.
I like lightning, but then once the storms get too bad, you start not liking it.
Oh, I love going out and watching an electrical storm from afar. It's magnificent to watch.
You should have seen me. I've got a video of, actually it's on a live stream from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think you may have been up on there. Mama Bear was, Crippledcat, and a couple other people. And I'm out in the pool filling it up or something like that while there's like lightning all around.
I vaguely remember something like that. I've slept a lot since then.
Let's see here. There we go. I found that video. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm originally from Florida, so we used to watch a lot of lightning shows.
Oh, that's my favorite, is to watch the lightning out across the ocean.
Yeah.
That is just cool as crap.
Yes, that is
telling you
the
what
way to
awesome
watch
is
the
that
storm.
When I was in the Marines, I'd say it's probably about 94-ish, maybe 95. It's like the end of August into September, and that's when you get this monsoon stuff or whatever in Arizona. And you just see these thunderstorms going through, just the lightning, and I mean, it's at least 100 miles away, but I mean, it is just absolutely phenomenal to watch. You're nice and dry and 100 degrees at night. And I kill the show just like that.
Oh, sorry. I'm just listening, and I'm watching Ryan Hall and letting my dogs out and bringing them back in, and
Oh, wait a minute. Damn, I did brought the wrong one.
I would have been at the lake if I didn't have these dogs to have to take care of.
I would have gone camping if it wasn't for taking care of dogs. Actually, it was this weather that's going through. I didn't know if it was going to hit where I was going.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to be camping in this, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah, with the two-wheel drive off the grid, yeah. No. And not very reliable cell phone service. And it's not because of the weather, it's because of the animals. Because where I go, you got to worry about a lot of shit. Snakes, coyotes, maybe wolves, bearcats, bears.
I pulled into my neighborhood tonight and saw a
Wild.
baby fox in my neighborhood in the city.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we got them here.
I would expect to see that down at my folks' house because they live in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, we got bobcats and coyotes where I'm at, and they've even seen within the past year wild boars in here as well. And I'm in literally
we
middle
have
of
bobcats
suburbia.
and coyotes as well. I mean,
yeah.
This is that 10-year radar I was talking about. Excuse you. It's all Crippledcat's fault. Shit, I went a hell of a lot longer than what I thought. I just came up for a few minutes and was going to fuck with people and get off and line, but little Crippledcat turns into more than a 3.5 hour spectacle, bitch. Oh, what do you think? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. I'll do this in.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe. Do it now, or I'll hunt you down. Smash like, subscribe.